Hello and welcome to this week's episode of You Can Sit With Us. I'm one of your hosts, Matt, sitting here with Becky.
Hello.
We have Rainie on the ones and twos.
Hi.
And today we're just gabbing away. We're going to figure out how life is like, checking in, see what is good, and also discovering things we wish we knew sooner.
Yeah. What kind of life hacks do you think we're going to talk about?
I hope there's lots of cleaning. I hope there's lots of cooking. I hope there's things that just make my life easier. That's what I want. Just make my life easier so I don't have to work as hard.
If you could have one, I mean, we kind of had this discussion before, but if you could have one thing, a chauffeur, a private chef, a live-in like housekeeper, staff, or like a contractor that just lives in your house, what would you want?
Definitely the maid. I hate cleaning. And laundry. So having someone there where everything would just always be clean and in place.
I've never had anyone do my laundry except for my mother.
It's your maid.
She is my housekeeper. She is my favorite housekeeper.
No, it's all the house, the housework. That housework I don't like. So I like to cook. I like fixing things. Driving, I don't mind because I don't have to go that far usually. So I just drive myself. But cleaning is every day.
It's every day, bro.
It's every day.
Yeah.
Dishes, you use a cup, you have to clean it.
Well, I have a dishwasher. His name's Keith Habersberger. Sometimes I'm helpful and put some of the stuff away, but as the day goes on, the dishes
pile up.
They're
going to be as tall as Keith.
Their daddy's responsibility.
They're going to be as tall as Keith.
Yeah. And cardboard boxes.
Oh.
I put them, it's like magic. Like I used to joke with Keith that the cleaning fairy would come and the laundry would get done. And now there's the cardboard fairy. And I just put the cardboard away and it just goes away.
And then it's recycled.
And I don't know where it goes.
It comes back as your coffee cup the next day, at Starbucks.
Oh my God. Speaking of coffee cups. Okay. I got this nice set of tea mugs. They're technically like latte cups. From, it's like Zwillig is the brand.
Yeah.
They have like really like good quality, whatever. No match for a toddler, let me tell you.
Oh my gosh.
That little monkey reached up on the table, yanked it down, and you know what? Shatters into a million pieces, a double insulated glass. Insulated. A double insulated glass latte cup. We had to take the leaf blower in the house. Yeah.
It's glass.
It was glass. It was glass on glass.
Those have always scared me.
I love them because the outside doesn't get hot.
Yeah.
So like you can still put your hands on it, but the inside does.
Yeah.
And they feel sturdy. And I've like dropped it in the sink before and it hasn't broken. But Henny
just the right angle.
Bam!
It's just the right angle.
Down on the ground.
I mean, there's no liquid in it, right?
There
Nothing
was.
in it. Oh no.
Yeah. Daddy unfortunately had a little bit of coffee in it. But it was like cold coffee. It wasn't hot coffee.
Scalding.
It wasn't scalding. I wasn't there. I was getting ready. I was getting ready for this podcast
so it's
when it
actually
happened.
Keith's fault. So.
I'm not going to point any fingers, but I think it was Henny's fault. I think he needs to stop touching stuff. He touches everything.
I mean, he's in the curious phase, for the next 10 years. So
when can I make him less curious? Less curiosity. That's what we need. Make America less curious.
But which would you prefer? I'd rather have a maid all the time. What do you want a chef?
I would either want the chef or the housekeeper. I can't decide. I think both would be really helpful. But I think most of you know what I would like? This is actually what I would like. Scratch all of those. We're living in we're in fantasy land now. I would like there to be a robot that like booped around my house.
I mean, there's a lot of robots these days, so
well, none that can
might
do this.
Be on the horizon.
Yeah, somebody make this. So the robot goes around the house and it picks up all the dirty laundry, and it's either instantly cleaned or like disintegrated and made into like dirt to put outside. You know what I mean?
Oh,
you're trying to kill your clothes?
Yeah.
Well, just like some of those days you're just like, oh, I have too many clothes. I wish I could just throw them all out and start over.
Oh, yes.
But this is also, we're living in a land where
I see what you're saying.
Money's free and clothes are free and they're made super ethically and blah, blah, blah. We're in fantasy land, people.
Oh, 100%. There's some days where I'm like, I need this. I need to start over.
Yes.
This is all bad.
Yes. You look at your closet and I'm like, everything's bad.
Yeah.
I want to throw it out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't throw it out. Making that very clear.
Yeah.
It's still in my closet. But I would like some robot that did that.
Yeah.
And then
Start
could
from
turn it into
scratch.
something nice.
Oh, yeah.
And then everything's free, obviously. So you can get whatever
if you're
clothes
making
you
dust, you could just turn it into like something ceramic, you know?
want. I can make it like a bowl.
Yeah.
I
Or
could be
another
like,
coffee
you know what?
cup because
I'm
yours broke.
Sick of, oh my God. I could make it into another glass coffee cup. And then in this fantasy land, the coffee cup wouldn't break. The second one, it would look like glass, but it would bounce.
I think it's called plastic.
It would go boing. Oh my God, I just reinvent plastic. I'm like, you know what? It would be great if it turned it into like a dark liquid that we could pour into things to make things go. Then we could dig it into the ground. I just invent oil. Oil. Yeah, I guess that fantasy land doesn't work. So I'd go for a chef.
So I'd go for a chef.
I'd go for a chef.
I like the idea of a fantasy land, but it's like just little details changed.
Little things.
Just there's a robot that disintegrates your clothes.
Yeah.
Could help.
It could help. It could help.
Yeah.
Or just like makes it into something else that you want.
Yeah, recycle.
You know, yeah.
Recycle, but fast,
Like
immediate, and what I want.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the fantasy land.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And yeah, everything else is fixed in the world in this fantasy land.
Yeah.
This is low on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
you choose chef.
I'd choose
chef.
For me, it's just the dust. There's always dust.
There is always dust.
There's always dust.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just
That's why you got to always be dusting. Put a little like fluffy like Swiffer jacket on the dogs, and then put their favorite food around and then just let them.
That's what you can do.
I know. I used to think about it when he would be like on the floor. I'd be like, what if I just put you in a little like microfiber onesie and let you
mop it,
flop around?
Do you have any other good cleaning tips, Becky?
We got
Clean Talk. Have you been on Clean
Talk? I love Clean Talk.
Yeah. Have you seen anything good?
Oh, cleaning out the washer. If you have a front-loading washing machine. I had only ever had top load before.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like the little front loader, I don't know, like area, like what do you call it?
Like a little door.
Door that you open, and then there's a little tube in there, and you take it out and you let the water run out and all the guck comes out with it. And then you rinse the little filter. Yeah. And then you put it back in. It's supposed to help your
I did that for the first time last
clean.
year. Literally.
Yeah. I think I only started
2024 was the first time I ever
a year or two ago.
I didn't know that you had to clean things that clean. Right? You got to clean out the dishwasher. You got to clean out the disposal. You got to clean out the washing machine. You got to clean things that clean.
You got to clean the vacuum.
Yeah, that's true.
Like probably like 3 months ago, I was vacuuming up like Henny's, I don't know, spilled food or something. And my mom was like, oh, so do you clean out the inside of the vacuum because it's bagless? And I was like, yeah, obviously. Mom, I've done that 100 times.
It's just so
never in my life.
Weird to think about.
She was like, you put food in there. So it's like a big trash can. So you need to clean out your trash can. And I was like, yes. I always clean it out.
And you're just the woman to do it. Thanks, Kim.
Sounds like she has initiative. But yeah, clean out the things that clean. That's a good tip.
Yeah.
How long did your washing machine cleaning take? Like cleaning that?
To clean the thing? 5 minutes.
Okay.
It's quick.
I'm concerned my apartment, nobody's doing that.
Is it
It's
a front loader?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I'd be scared. I don't know if you should do that. I'd be scared
Call
of what you'll find.
Site's not working.
Yeah. Like, have you cleaned this?
Yeah.
The other thing with front-loading washing machines, and this one I did know about, is you have to leave the door open.
Oh my God, it smells so bad.
It smells so bad if you close the door.
Like literally like a skunk died. That happened to me once. Luckily, our washer and dryer is in the garage. Just not in the house. So a lot of times you kind of forget about it. Yeah. And we definitely left it closed for like too long, like 2 weeks or something.
Oh no.
And came home and it was rank. I literally was like, did a rat die? I was like looking in the garage. No, it was just the washing machine.
It was just the thing you put your clothes in to make it clean.
It's just the thing that's supposed to always be clean because it cleans.
Clean the cleaner.
Exactly.
Yeah, cleaning your washing machine, cleaning your dishwasher that has the same little filter on the bottom.
Yeah, things get stuck.
Things get stuck. It gets smelly. They also have little tabs you can buy that are like,
do you think those work?
Deodorizers.
I tried that before and I was like, did this work or didn't it work? I can't tell.
I don't know. I don't think it worked any better or worse than putting vinegar in it. Which like I went through a really big vinegar phase and didn't realize that like it's not the best for your pipes.
Whatever the pipes you have, you know?
Yeah, depending on the pipes. So be a little sparing with the vinegar.
Yeah.
But yeah, cleaning that out.
Yeah. I mean, the thing I hate the most is like, you know how your pots and pans get all like the spots on the bottom?
Oh, yeah.
And those are just so hard to clean anyway. Cause it's like, how do you turn the pot the right upside down and how do you scrub it the right way? Cause it has like the handle and it's still like unwieldy. That's what I need, an expert
so
to just come do it all for me. Yeah.
I mean, good. I love Barkeeper's Friend, the original, not the liquid.
The powder.
People say the liquid is the same. It's not. It's not.
Well, it has water in it.
Something is wrong.
Right?
Something is wrong with it.
I think it has water in it. You don't like it watered down?
No, I don't want to water down. I want full strength.
Yeah.
I want full strength Barkeeper's Friend. I love seeing a shiny, like stainless steel pan. Beautiful.
I know. No more of those nonstick surfaces.
No.
Can't have those anymore.
No, we had talked about okay. I looked up because we were talking about the black plastics when we did the mommy podcast. And I've seen multiple things since. I did switch all of our stuff to metal and wood and some
not even silicone.
You can have silicone.
Yeah.
But the black plastic, the reason that they were saying that you don't want it is because they tested certain black plastics like spatulas and things like that. And black plastic is typically made from recycled other black plastic. And the things that like you can look around this room, TVs, computers, electronics. And you don't want to boil those things. You don't want to heat them because that's going to leach the things out. But then other people came out and were talking about the study and they were like, it's the, what is it? The something makes the poison. The
poison.
No, what's the phrase?
The PFAS.
The dosage makes the poison.
What's
the phrase? You know what I'm talking about?
It's essentially like in moderation.
In moderation, yes.
Oh,
it was like the amount of the bad chemicals that were coming in was so small compared to the amount, whatever.
Yeah. But it's like, how much is too much? You know what I mean?
Well,
I think it might be too like,
yeah,
not hurtful now, but using it for like 20 years or something.
They were also talking about it in terms of your like body weight. So they did it by like the average. And I'm like, okay, well, I make things
like
for a baby.
Yeah.
So they're smaller. And then I did realize all the baby like stuff is like white.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, I don't even know I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is it because baby's in black? Like,
baby's
that's
in black
so dark?
kind of scary.
Yeah. Like, it's like they're light. They're cute. They're little.
Yeah.
Innocent.
But it would be better for like hiding stuff.
Oh,
I mean,
like the gook.
I know. Well, I use mostly just like wood spoons and stuff when I cook. Anyway.
I just
like
started.
The bamboo ones. Yeah.
Yeah. I just started using for the ceramic, Le Creuset pans. Because I was like, I'm not putting metal on that. No way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No way.
That's good.
Oh, but you do ceramic. I like that because it can be in the dishwasher. Wood can't be in the dishwasher.
No, wood can't.
So,
yeah.
I'm
But
out on that.
the ceramic pans are good. Oh, no, I don't use ceramic spoons.
Oh, I thought you were using ceramic spoon. I was like, okay, I like that. That's innovative.
Can you imagine the noise?
Yeah.
Ceramic on ceramic. No, I really like we do metal on metal gently. But then mostly silicone and wood now.
Yeah.
But that really scared me. And then I was looking around at all the stuff we had in our house. And the one that I was like, is the coffee maker.
I think about that all the time.
But then I'm like, is this big?
It's like a whole thing. It's a big hunk of plastic.
Yeah.
Is there even a metal piece in it? I don't know.
No, but you can get the filter. You can get like a stainless steel one. But then also the other like totally no plastic coffee makers are like $300.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
yeah.
For a cup of coffee?
Yeah.
For a cup of coffee?
Yeah, just go to espresso.
Oh, yeah. That's space saving and economical. Yeah. I'll just get an espresso machine. Okay.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
Takes up a huge portion of my counter space. I have like a whole corner of my kitchen that's just like
unusable.
The espresso machine and the grinder.
But you guys don't really do like Keith and I do just like the black coffee, like in a coffee pot. You don't really do that. You do matcha and espresso shots
and then
all the
Eugene
time.
loves cold brew, like super. He's a caffeine addict, so he drinks a lot of caffeine.
Eats his caffeine.
So even though I'll make him like a matcha and other things in the morning, he'll always have like one or two cold brews throughout the day.
One or two.
So we make our own cold brew at home. Yeah. So I like grind it, and then I have a metal, like it's kind of like a soaking container with a paper filter in it, so that you can make your own cold brew at home.
Is that all cold brew is? Is just coffee that's been soaked for 100 years?
Just 24 hours, not even 100.
Just 24 hours?
24 hours.
DIY. That's a thing I wish I knew sooner.
Yeah.
Although that would give me a panic attack. 2 or 3 cold brews.
Yeah. Yeah. And the cold brew you make from it is like kind of concentrated. So you're supposed to like add water to it too. You know? Like it is like super concentrated. Not like what you would get when you go to like the coffee shop. You know?
Yeah.
So you got to add some to it. And he sometimes doesn't. I love to cook. For me, it's a great way to wind down from the day and to relax. But some days I just don't have the time. Fortunately, Home Chef knows that struggle and delivers fresh, delicious meal kits that respect your time. Their Brussels sprouts and brown butter risotto were so delicious and is a breeze to make. Home Chef delivers fresh ingredients and chef-designed recipes conveniently to your doorstep to simplify your cooking experience. Users of leading meal kits have rated Home Chef #1 in quality, convenience, value, taste, and recipe ease. Home Chef has everything you and your family need for hassle-free, delicious dinners. Home Chef has over 30 options a week and serves a variety of dietary needs. Plus, Home Chef customers save an average of $86 per month on groceries. Check out Home Chef's new 5-ingredient meals that simplify prep with super easy recipe steps using just 5 fresh, pre-portioned ingredients. For a limited time, Home Chef is offering our listeners 18 free meals plus free dessert for life and of course free shipping on your first box. Go to homechef.com/sitwithus. That's homechef.com/sitwithus for 18 free meals and free dessert for life. Homechef.com/sitwithus. Must be an active subscriber to receive free dessert.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. When I was younger, I did all these things that I felt like were really helpful for my physical health, but I did next to nothing for my mental health. It just seemed too expensive. It seemed like too much work. But therapy shouldn't feel like a luxury. It should feel accessible. Traditional in-person therapy can cost anywhere from $100 to $250 per session. But with BetterHelp Online Therapy, you can save, on average, up to 50% per session. With BetterHelp, you pay a flat fee for weekly sessions, saving you big on cost and on time. Here at You Can Sit With Us, we love therapy. It's great to have someone to bounce ideas off of, someone who's totally not biased. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. Your well-being is worth it. Visit betterhelp.com/sitwithus to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/sitwithus.
If I have just a little bit too much coffee, I'm a mess the whole day and I can't sleep at night. I get like jittery so easily.
I get like nauseous. It makes me like sick.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it like
acid.
Especially if you don't eat before, I know it can. A lot of people, it can spike your cortisol, and then you're like stressed out all day.
Yeah,
which is not a good way to start your day.
Right?
No. I used to take my Zoloft with my coffee, and I was like, God, I feel like shit. Like an hour after I was like, should I change this? And then I was literally like mid popping it in with the coffee in my hand. And was like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
probably shouldn't do these two together.
Mm-hmm.
One cleaning hack that I should have known about before, but somehow didn't. That was a COVID discovery. Is that cleaning and disinfecting are 2 different things. Cleaning and disinfecting are 2 different things.
Mm-hmm.
So you can clean with like your multi-purpose cleaner, whatever, but that's not like, it doesn't kill bacteria.
Mm-hmm.
I literally wrote down the definitions in our notes too, because I was like, it like blew my mind.
Yeah, because that's why I have all those wipes, the disinfecting wipes and stuff that everyone uses on like the Clorox wipes, the Lysol wipes. 99.9% of germs. 99.99%. 99.9% of germs.
Where was it? I feel like I wrote it down.
Because I feel like cleaners usually have like the stuff that's in soap, you know, whatever it's called. It's like it has like
surfactant.
Something like that, where it like helps remove the things from the surface.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the cleaning versus disinfecting. Cleaning uses soap and water to physically remove dirt, dust, crumbs, and germs. Can be done by wiping, scrubbing, laundering, or vacuuming. Prepares surfaces for sanitizing or disinfecting. Disinfecting uses chemicals to kill germs on surfaces and objects. Can use bleach or alcohol solutions. Requires leaving the disinfectant on the surface for a certain amount of time.
Oh, didn't know that.
Did not know that either.
Yeah.
What's the amount of time?
The one that I use says 2 minutes.
Whoa.
Before you wipe it. Or I have one, so Lysol makes one that's like, you know the free and clear detergent? It's like that, but for like kids stuff, like playrooms and like kitchens,
lots
like
of terms there.
Lots of things that you're like touching a lot or putting in your mouth a lot.
Yeah.
And it said, I think on the back it says you spray it, and then if you can see it that it's wet, it needs to stay on until it's dry.
Oh.
But if you can just mist it on things, and then you can leave that on for like ever. But I still wipe everything.
Yeah.
Just as like a...
There's like a film on it.
Yeah. Just because I don't want stuff on it. But I did not know that there was a difference between cleaning and disinfecting. I don't think I ever used Clorox wipes before COVID.
Yeah.
Like maybe in the bathroom.
Right. But I always also just like, it's immediate. I spray the like whatever disinfectant, done. Done. Wipe.
It's clean.
Wasn't even doing anything.
It's clean.
That was a waste of time.
Yeah. Gotta sit. Same with when you're using a steam cleaner. You know, those steamers that people have and they're like, oh, well, I'm going to disinfect because heat kills bacteria. Or, right?
Oh,
heat kills, that's why you like boil milk to pasteurize it or whatever.
Yeah.
But you have to leave it on for a certain amount of time. Like if you're using one of those like steam
cleaners,
clean the floor, clean the whatever, you got to hold it. Like,
longer.
Yeah. I will say I was not trick-talked, but I did buy a steamer because of TikTok. I love it.
I really like it.
It is great.
I got it. What did I get?
Steamer.
It is great.
I have no idea, but it's great.
I love cleaning.
I got
the
a steamer
windowsills.
because of TikTok too. Not gonna lie, it's amazing.
I think you got a steamer because I got a steamer.
I did because you got it from
Liar.
TikTok.
Liar, pants on fire.
Because you found it on TikTok, Vicky. That's why.
I did find it on TikTok.
So I
love
got it from
cleaning
TikTok
the
too.
windowsills.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the best.
Yeah. It just unsticks them. Just dirt
Pops
that you
off.
would be like scrubbing. It's ready to wipe.
Ready to wipe.
So the one thing that I always get upset with cleaning stuff is like the smell. Because some things have such a strong smell that's bad, and then some things have a strong smell that's like good. You know, like I have distinct memories growing up, and back in the day before like Febreze and stuff.
Oh yeah.
What did people use to disinfect like those types of surfaces? You use Febreze on. Lysol.
Febreze isn't a disinfectant.
Well, no, but it helps like freshen, clean, whatever.
Yeah.
Use Febreze on those. Like people use Lysol sprays.
Honestly, it's probably cleaner.
But it smells so bad. I cannot use like Lysol.
That's why you got to do
I cannot
the
use
free and
Lysol.
clear one now. It has no scent.
I hate the smell of Lysol because I just have memories of my mom like doing it.
Spraying the air.
Spraying the air.
Disinfecting the air.
Yes. Keeping everything clean. Not even clean, disinfected with the Lysol, you know?
I mean, did you get sick
Probably
a
why
lot
we're
as
not
a kid? Yeah. Did you get sick a lot as a kid or no?
Not really. Maybe
That's probably why.
Maybe that's why.
Just probably-
Maybe I need more Lysol.
She was probably like, here, Matt, let me do your hair and like spraying Lysol.
Oh my God. But that's one of the smells I hate.
Is Lysol.
The Lysol smell.
I hate Febreze.
Really?
Yeah, I cannot do Febreze.
Yeah.
Which one? Hawaiian Breeze or
The Febreze
like so
with
many.
the Gain Fresh scent.
Oh, I'm not a big
that
Gain
one
person either, though.
Traumatized me because
Yeah.
when Alfred peed in the car the first
no,
time.
that's what you used.
Years ago,
Oh.
I used the carpet cleaner to clean it, and then I sprayed it with the Febreze.
Yeah.
And then it just mixed this cat piss and Febreze smell, and I was like, never again. Never, ever again. I hate it.
No thanks.
Won't do it.
No thanks.
I like doing a little bit of vinegar, a little bit of water,
Yeah.
a little bit of essential oil.
Yes.
You can't go crazy though, because then it'll smell like vinegar.
Yeah.
Because you can do your mattress toppers with that. Or if you don't have a mattress topper, you can do your mattress. Oh, you know what cleaning thing I never skip now? I take my mattress topper off and vacuum the mattress with baking soda on it.
Oh.
Yeah. Because it helps get rid of any odors. And then it
Mhm.
also helps with any dust mites that you can't see.
Oh, I'm allergic.
Oh.
Mhm.
I got
supposed
mine
to
in a
help with
bag. I
allergies.
got my mattress in a bag.
Your mattress, do you go pee the bed? Or
No,
what?
In a bag. No, I got the mattress
Yeah,
in a
why
bag.
is it in a bag? Why is it in a bag? Because you
Just
go
to protect
pee-pee?
it.
From
It's
what?
like from the dogs.
Oh yeah, the dog's pee in your bed.
From
probably.
Eugene.
Eugene pee-pees in the bed.
No, but that is like totally, encapsulated.
Does it like make a noise when you move on it? Like,
No, it doesn't make any noise.
like remember the old, like, do you ever go to someone's house where their couch was in the plastic?
Yes.
Like if they had like
My
a
great-grandparents had that.
formal sitting
Yes.
room, it was in
Mhm.
plastic and you're like, eh.
Yeah. Sticky. It would be so sticky.
Yeah. That's what reminds me of like putting your bed in plastic.
But it protects it. You don't do that. You don't have them on yours?
No, I don't have a bag on my.
Yikes. You're just inviting all the things to live in your mattress then.
No, because I do the baking soda and the vacuum. You can do it on your couch cushions. Mm-hmm. You can do it on everything.
Yeah.
What's another, like, what's your, like, cleaning non-negotiable? Like, you will always clean it no matter what.
The counters. Like, I can't go to bed if the counters have, like, crumbs or, like, spill spots on them or anything. Like, it all has to be wiped down.
That makes
I don't
sense.
like waking up in the morning and coming out in the kitchen and it's, like, leftover stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
That's a good one.
And it's just like,
You
got
to do your little closing shift.
The closing shift.
Like 10 minutes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Do your little, and then when you open in the morning, you can be like, last night's closer was great.
You should get a prize every time that you discover the closer before was great.
That's true. Yeah. That they were a good closer.
Like you get $20 extra or something, you know?
Yeah, I do the counters, obviously, after dinner. But the one that I cannot stand, and if I even catch a whiff of it, I fix it. It's the diaper pail.
Oh, ew.
Ooh. So we made the mistake of our first diaper pail. When babies are like really little and they're like just eating breast milk or formula, their poop doesn't really smell that bad. It's like, it's a little poopy, but it's not like, you're not like horrified by it.
Yeah.
So we had thrown it out in the house in our little diaper pail that locks. Well, we kept doing that while Honey was eating solid foods. And it was so rank that every time I opened it, I would like gag. And I was like, no way. So I moved that diaper pail outside, got another diaper pail for inside, used stickers to write pee only on the top of it. And now all the poopy diapers go in a doggy bag and then they go in the outside thing.
Yeah.
And like even the pee ones can kind of get like a scent sometimes. But a TikTok hack I learned is taking your coffee grounds in the morning, putting them in the diaper pail. And it really helps
That's like
neutralize the odor.
Oh, interesting. I never knew that.
Because I've tried some of the sprays, like what's that Poopery brand?
Yeah, Poopery.
They have one for the diaper pail. I don't think it smells good. I don't want to smell it. That's
also,
what it is.
It's something
I don't want to scent.
It's something you already have too that you're going to throw away anyway.
Yeah, it would already go in the garbage.
Easy.
So I'm like, boop. We just plop it over in that one. And then every once in a while we plop it over in the outside one.
Yeah.
But yeah, no poopy diapers inside anymore. That's my number one non-negotiable.
Did any like wildlife try to get into your trash?
No, because of our Skunky. Mr. Skunky, who skunked our house all those months ago, he returned and his stinky little butt scared off all the raccoons. Now we don't have raccoons or possums anymore. And we just have this one skunk who my trainer and I, she was running like 5 minutes behind or something. So I was in the gym and I could tell, I could like hear the door close and I saw Skunky walk onto the deck and I like called her and she was like, oh, I'm almost there. I was like, no, don't come in. I was like, go back in your car. The skunk's coming. And she like ran back to her car. And then I let her in on the other side. And then while we were working out, he walked back. We like froze. We were like,
don't get me.
Don't let him. No, we're here. He has no shame. Yeah. Like they're not supposed to like it when the lights are on and we leave all the lights on. We do everything. And Skunky still tried to get us.
He must be pretty accustomed to people. You know?
Oh, truly.
Being in your neighborhood.
Truly. Yeah. And he goes into all the neighbors' yards.
Yeah.
Like our new neighbors texted me and they were like, oh, did your skunk guy ever figure out how to get rid of the skunk? And I was like, no.
He's just living.
He's just living life.
I mean, I guess if he's scaring away other things, it's kind of nice.
Kind of nice. The raccoons really make horrifying noises. They're like...
Yeah, and you hear them.
Yeah, that's actually what the skunk sounds like too. Yeah. He like squeals at you.
Yeah.
Oh.
High pitch.
It's a horrifying noise. Yeah.
Screechy.
I tried. That was a cleaning fail. Was they said vinegar and like cinnamon. Doing those outside would help deter.
Smell nice, though.
No. The only thing that people said worked was like coyote piss.
How do you get that?
Yeah, where are you going to procure that, Becky? Where are you going?
Not super helpful.
Where am I getting this? The internet wants me to go to Lowe's and be like, hi there, where's your coyote piss?
I mean, maybe Kimbap might work. He could just like, spray your whole
honestly, I
area.
Like, what if we just let Kimbap live outside?
He would
of
actually
my house. And
love that. He would probably live underneath your deck. He would find all the things.
Yeah. He could show us where all the holes are.
Yeah.
And then we'll seal them up. And then Kimbap can scare the skunk.
Yeah. I mean, he's already killed 4 or 5 rats.
Send him over.
From our like little outdoor area.
From your bedroom.
From our bedroom, inside my bed. That's why we have the bag.
That's why there's a bag to help with this.
Did you ever watch the show Clean House with Niecy Nash? Clean House. No. Oh my God, it was so good.
Did she clean the house?
It was like Hoarder's Light. You know what I mean? It was like someone who wasn't a hoarder. They didn't have those types of issues to work through, but their house was a mess and they couldn't like tackle it. So she would come in and like help you and have like organizational systems in place to make it easier for you to like live in your space. It was so good.
That sounds smart.
Yeah. So it was like semi remodel, semi like,
home edit.
Yeah. Home edit type stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a good show.
Did you watch that show, Home Edit?
My mom loved it.
Okay.
I haven't seen it though.
I like some of their stuff. I like some of their ideas.
I love the aesthetics of it.
We're taking something in a box and we're putting it in another box. Yeah. I can't.
Sorry, my life.
I can't take like a box of cereal that goes in a same size box of clear like acrylic.
Yeah.
That I don't get.
I mean, I love the aesthetics of it.
If it can be smaller.
Yeah.
If it can take up less space, I'm like, oh, I get it. Put that in something else.
Yeah.
But putting a box of cereal in something that's as big as a box of cereal and then being like, it's clear so you could tell what it is. I'm like, well, that's where there's labeling. That's why there's a label. There's a whole marketing team at Cheerios to tell you that you're eating Cheerios. I like just don't. That show drove me a little kooky because I was looking for like real organizational tips.
Like, you got to call Marie Kondo, okay? Call Marie.
I needed Marie. One organization tip I got, I don't even know where it was from. Maybe YouTube, maybe back in the day, was for organizing your kitchen. Everything should be within reach of what you're using. So like,
oh, interesting.
So your coffee maker, if someone walked into your house and they wanted to get a cup of coffee, the cup would either be above or below the coffee maker. Oh. And all the stuff for the coffee maker is above or below the coffee maker. If you're cooking on the stove, everything that you would use with the stove, pots, pans, should be, I think it was like a 5-foot rule. So everything should be within 5 feet of where you're doing it,
Convenience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it does, I feel like it did help.
Yeah.
Like on knowing where stuff was.
Yeah. Well, it just helps you start to decide where things go. Because sometimes that's the hardest part. When you're like moving into a kitchen and you're like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
I have 15 drawers. Which one does this go in?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The thing that I did like from the home edit was they always put something in clear so you can see what's inside. You know what I mean? Like a clear container.
Oh, yeah.
Because before I
thought
had
you were going back to Cheerios and I was like, Matt, the
like
labeling.
before I had all like different color bins and stuff in my garage and I could never remember what was in what bin or whatever, so I'd have to pull it down and like look in. Like literally last month I went through everything and all clear bins. Know where everything is. Can see right through it.
We did the opposite. We did all black bins in the garage.
No, I
and
like
then
Keith
labeled it.
I like to be able to see exactly what's in there. So I can look on the shelf. So I don't have to pull it down.
Oh, to see if it's inside.
Yeah, I can just like look.
That makes sense. I would love to have someone come and organize my closet. That is something we really need. It's falling apart.
It's falling apart.
We also have...
I mean, you do have a big closet.
It's a big closet. It's a big space.
Closet. Yeah.
But it was also, the house was made in like the 1920s or something. Yeah. Everything is like not level or like the door is like not a standard size door. Yeah. There's a 1/2 inch shorter on one side than the other side, whatever. So we can't do any of the prefab like built-ins. So we have our old IKEA dresser, which every time Henny's in our bedroom, he wants to go buy this dresser. And it's literally the IKEA dresser that they make you like sign.
Like smush.
They make you sign it.
You got to attach it.
Have you gone in? They don't do it. Back in the day when we bought it, they didn't do this. And then years ago, a lot of kids were pulling on it and it wasn't hooked into the wall. And it's very dangerous to not have your heavy furniture. And this one had like a huge tip hazard. So now when you go to IKEA, if you're going to get that same thing, you have to go past like a red tape line and sign a thing.
To sign a thing?
Saying you'll attach it.
Yeah, saying that you're going to use the attachments to put it on the wall and that it's like not IKEA's fault if it falls. So every time I see it and I see Henny, I'm like, get away, get away. I mean, he doesn't go in our closet, but That's one of the things I want to get rid of is we don't have any drawers. Those are only drawers in the closet. There's a lot of like baskets and a lot of like sweaters that are stacked and stuff.
Yeah.
And I just feel like there's got to be a better way.
Clean house. Come on in.
I'll take her. I'll take anyone. Honestly, even just a good friend who's good at organizing. I'll be like, you want to come over?
You want to come over?
You want to come over?
Come do it.
Do you find this fun?
I don't find it fun.
Do you find this fun?
Eugene's always like, you love to clean, you love to organize. And I'm like, I actually don't love to do it. I love when it's done, right? I love when I can look and it's all organized. I don't get satisfaction from the act. You know, like a lot of people.
It's from completion.
It brings joy to the act. I don't care.
Yeah.
That the journey, I don't care. I just want to see the end product, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't love cleaning. I don't love it.
Let's do some would you rathers.
Would you rather clean your washing machine filter? It says washing machine.
Did I say?
Would you rather clean your washing machine filter or your dishwasher filter?
I think the washing machine is less gross.
Yeah, because dishwasher gets all the food and it's like gunky and it turns like slop.
There's also like a specific smell. My first job was as a dishwasher's assistant.
Oh, yeah.
And the
What's
smell.
a dishwasher's assistant? I've never heard of that role. Like, how is your role different from the dishwasher as the dishwasher's assistant?
You know, that's an excellent question for the country club that I worked at. But it was $3 more an hour than a lifeguard. So
That's wild.
Yeah. I also learned how to shuck oysters doing that. They let me do some little kitchen stuff sometimes.
That's why.
When there weren't dishes to be washed.
That's why. That's what the assistant got to do
stuff.
extra.
Yeah.
Extra.
Yeah. But there was like a really nasty smell, like the smell of wet food.
Yeah.
And from like serving.
And they have like the industrial dishwashers too that are like super hot.
Honestly, I would love
that. So like
that.
that smell is like really.
Yeah, I would love that. Oh, you know what? That's a cleaning tip or hack for people who use like more natural, less chemical like cleaning agents. If you're using that on your dishes, anything with citrus is going to strip any sort of like coating off your dishes after a while. So if your dishes are like shiny, it's going to kind of, because you're literally pouring something, you're pouring something acidic on it all the time. I like Cascade.
Yeah. Cascade is nice.
They do it all.
They do. It's all. They got it right the first time.
The first time.
It washes.
It's
done.
It washes my dishes.
Would you rather have your AC break or your heat break in the middle of summer or winter, respectively?
I mean, neither. We had our AC break during neither. I'd like neither to break. We had our AC break during the heat wave that was in LA a couple months ago, and we had to buy a wall, like one of the with the
little pinguino.
Yes, the little pinguino. We had to buy a little pinguino because it got so hot. Hot is bad.
Hot is bad. I mean, in LA, it never gets like so cold, so it wouldn't be as bad. But if you're like somewhere where it's snowing, I feel like it's worse for your heat to break.
Could you imagine though, in the middle of the winter, in the middle of the night, it's like 40 here.
Yeah, we're
still in a desert. That's still pretty fucking cold.
That's pretty cold, but it's not -5.
Yeah, I think I would rather my heat because there are ways to stay warm. Whereas like if it's too hot, like you put a fan on, you're just recirculating hot air.
Mm-hmm.
But cold, you can put on layers and layers and layers and layers and blankets.
Start a fire.
Blankets.
Yeah.
Fireplace.
Yeah, there are ways to stay toasty.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
I mean, same.
Okay, next question.
Same. Yeah. Would you rather set up a security system or the TV? Security system sounds
TV. Security system sounds like I gotta get on a ladder.
And also
sounds like I gotta stand on a ladder with a drill.
Also feels like if you mess that up, more things can go wrong. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Whereas like a TV, you know if it's gonna work or not.
Yeah.
You know?
And I feel like a quick little Google search of like TV broken has like some quicker solves than like ADT security system faulty wire.
Right. Have a pet destroy your furniture or the blinds?
I mean, I've had both. So
I feel like blinds are less expensive.
Blinds are less expensive.
My pets haven't destroyed either, so I don't know.
I mean, they did pee on a lot of things.
Yeah, but
I guess you don't count that as destroying.
Get your Lysol out.
Urine.
Get your Lysol out, Becky.
I guess the blinds. I think I'd rather have them fuck up the blinds somehow.
Yeah, have the sun come in, you know?
Disinfect.
Right?
Leave it out in the sun.
Would you rather have the toilet overflow or the roof leak?
I mean, the toilet is gross, but a new roof is. That's a lot of money.
Well, also the toilet you could turn off. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
and like the
if you
roof
have
leak,
the thing,
it's going to keep going.
We talked about the little twisty on the toilet.
Yeah.
If yours is built into the wall, how are you going to turn it off?
You have to go on the wall and do it.
I saw this TikTok that was this woman who was like, I think I have the smallest bathroom in New York City. And she's showing the bathroom and the toilet, she's like, where's the sink? It's on top of the toilet. And in order to start the water, you have to flush the toilet. It was horrifying. It was like
so you're
connected
constantly
to the
flushing the toilet.
Yeah, in order to like get the
thank you.
Yeah.
No, I'm also like
too small of a space.
Proof to me that that's toilet water.
I mean, it probably is the water before it goes into the toilet.
Water.
Probably what you wash your hands with is what goes into the toilet. You know.
Yeah.
So it's pre-toilet water. Is that any better?
Pre-treating the toilet. Are you guys tap water drinkers?
Yeah. I know the Brita, it just is relentless. I have a Brita. I can't.
Relentless.
Like every time I fill it up, I'm like, I would like to never fill this up again. And then it's like, the good news is I guess I drank a lot of water. Because I'm like, it's empty again.
It's your roommate.
Yeah.
It's your roommate. Blame them.
But I know it's bad. And I'm like, I don't know. You know what I want? I want one of those attachments to the sink. Sometimes I think about that.
Oh, yeah.
Although for the fires, I got bottled water. And then now I'm back to tap water. And I'm like, this does taste worse.
See, I'm a taste person.
Yeah.
I'm like, it tastes bad. In Chicago, I drink tap water all the time because it's fine.
Denver's
good.
great. Yeah.
Is it because it has to travel so far to get here? You know? Oh. The water in LA comes all the way from the middle of the country. To go through all those pipes and everything. I don't know.
There's no way that they could just take it from the ocean?
The desalination?
Yeah.
I mean, I think there are some desalination plants that just opened up last year.
I feel like that would be easier.
But then that has all these like eco concerns and stuff by making the water more salty near the coast and all the sea life. It takes a lot of power to do that as well. You know,
we just can't win.
There's no good way that's perfect.
We just can't win water.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We can't win the water.
I mean, my dream would be to have seltzer on tap. That's what I want at home. That's my dream. Once I have that, I'm like, I'm living the dream. Someday I'm going to have it. Someday I'm going to have it. You know?
Yeah. How hard could it be?
Yeah.
I mean, you got to get a whole system and CO2 canisters and everything.
It exists though.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I've researched. Oh, yeah.
That's
someday.
Got a Pinterest board.
Someday.
Yeah, I think like having like a seltzer and like, remember in like Richie Rich and those type of like kids movies where they would have like pop in the pop dispenser in the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Pop. That'd be crazy.
Dream.
But what would you do with it? I feel
Drink
like it would get stale. You'd have to drink so much.
Yeah, that's a good
point.
Well,
it makes it as you're dispensing it.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
Like it mixes, especially the sodies. It mixes them in as you're dispensing it because it's like a concentrate, you know?
Oh, I see. I
see. Yeah, so it's like a concentrate, and then you add the seltzer water through it, and it mixes together to make the sody.
Sody.
I actually didn't know that. Yeah. I kind of thought it was just a jug.
No, it's mixed on demand. So that's why it's so fresh.
It's fresh.
And that's why people can taste the difference between like the Coke at McDonald's versus other places because how they mix it and stuff is always like a little different.
Well, that's what Ryan Garcia said. His dad used to work for McDonald's. It's perfectly calibrated.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have someone come in and like calibrate it.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
And I was like,
the same everywhere.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How do you freshen your water? Do you have it in the fridge or do you do Brita?
For on tap. Yeah. Oh, for on tap. We actually installed a reverse osmosis system in the house.
Extra fancy.
Yeah.
Huge.
We had really hard water and I could tell when we first moved in the house because it's when I was still dyeing my hair and I just I felt like straw and like Keith has really sensitive skin, so we were like, he was getting really itchy. So we did a soft water thing.
Yeah.
And then they put in a reverse osmosis thing because I did not want water from the fridge. I hate the years I had to spend cleaning my water dispensers, putting in the filter, doing all of those things. I was like, I want it gone. I want no way to get water out of my fridge.
Yeah.
Except for ice.
Yeah.
Except for ice. And the reverse osmosis goes into the fridge line so that the ice is made with the filtered water.
That's cool. So it's very pure ice.
It's pure ice.
Very pure.
Very fresh.
Only H2O. There's nothing else in it.
Very fresh.
Online shopping is my jam, especially when the online experience is as seamless as when I go into the store. It got me wondering, how do they do that? How is it that some businesses like Aloe and Allbirds are selling through the roof? I mean, sure, they have a great product, a cool brand, and brilliant marketing, but an often overlooked secret is actually the businesses behind the business, making selling, and for shoppers like me, buying, simple. For millions of businesses, that business is Shopify. Nobody does selling better than Shopify. It's home of the #1 checkout on the planet. And the not-so-secret secret with ShopPay that boosts conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts go abandoned and way more sales going. So if you're into growing your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling. Businesses that sell more sell on Shopify. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout Aloe and Allbirds use. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/sitwithus, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/sitwithus to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/sitwithus. Yeah.
But I can taste the difference. Like if I take tap water out of the sink, like ours is a separate little hose.
Oh,
like it doesn't come out of the tap.
Yeah.
But what I didn't know until I told my pediatrician about it, he told us to give Henny when he was really little water out of the regular tap sometimes because the reverse osmosis takes out some
mineral,
maybe like a lot of the, I assume fluorides,
teeth,
stuff like that. So for his teeth, he was like, make sure you're giving him a little bit of the tap water. And I was like, okay, sure,
didn't know that.
Live, laugh, love.
Yeah,
be free,
be free,
be free.
All the stuff they put in.
Yeah. Well, did you see that one town? I saw some video on Vice or one of those that does the more long forms, but it was a town that voted to defluorinate their water. Did you see that?
I think that's the whole state of Hawaii doesn't fluorinate.
So there was a plant in this town that had worked for years, like 30 years or something, and then it broke. And then it took another
a water plant?
10 years, to filter it. Or to fix it.
The plant.
And then this group of people came together and they were like, we don't want it. We haven't had it. We don't need it. There's too much fluoride and shit, blah, 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 blah.
Oh.
And they had all these scientists and doctors come on to be like, that's wrong. We do need the fluoride. It's another, what the fuck is that phrase? The something's in the poison.
Toxicity.
Yeah, but it's like the amount that you use. Like fluoride in high amounts, bad.
Yeah.
The fluoride that we have in our water is actually really good for your teeth.
Yeah. I don't know what the term is that you're searching for.
God. Someone
in the
audience is in their car just screaming.
Age is really coming for you today, Becky.
I used to be young. Now I'm watching videos about towns that are defluorinating.
Well, we do have some audience write-ins for things I wish I knew sooner.
Okay, audience. This is from our Patreon.
From our Patreon.
Patreon exclusive.
Okay, so one tip, buy 4 weekly medication holders, which I'm assuming are like pill boxes for all your pills and your vitamins, and fill them up monthly so you don't have to remember to do it every week. So you need to do it once a month. It's kind of like meal prepping, but for your pills.
Meal prepping your pills. Okay, that's a good tip. That's a good tip. I don't know where I'm going to fit 4 pill boxes.
Instead of putting all your condiments in the fridge door, that's where I put all mine.
Okay, yeah.
Put them in the drawers or Lazy Susan on the shelf. Then move all your fruits and vegetables to the door. That way they're in your face and you don't forget to use that bag of spinach. No more out of sight, out of mind.
But isn't it not as cold on the doors? I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to put like milk or like dairy products on the doors because it doesn't stay as cold.
How cold does everything need to be though? I don't know.
We're going back to the food safety. We need to have a food safety person on to answer questions.
Yeah.
About food safety.
Because how cold do your carrots need to be? Maybe they could be on the door.
That actually is a really good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I was tired of losing my socks among my clothes in the dryer or getting balled up in my pockets. Never had that happen. After washing my bras and hanging them up, I take the wet mesh bag they were in and put the socks in the bag to dry. No more losing my socks.
Which mesh bag they were in?
Well,
so do you use a mesh bag for all of your intimates?
I don't always, because I don't wear a lot of bras with underwire. Personally, I think you should only. Personally, I've only ever done it with bras that have underwire in them because it keeps the shape.
Oh, you put it in a bag.
You put it in a bag. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll put a nice shirt in a bag every once in a while, but I actually don't use my mesh bag that much.
Yeah.
Not that often.
But it helps it keep it like, just as like keep the shape. Okay.
Keep the shape so that it's not like getting stuck on the sides of the bin.
This is saying just use the mesh bag for your socks.
That's pretty smart.
You don't lose your socks anymore.
Yeah.
That would be, if there was no ecological impact to it, if I could throw out socks every single day, I would do it.
Fresh socks.
Between my socks, Keith's socks, and Henny socks, I have a pile of one socks. And I'm like, where do they go?
Oh.
Where do they go? I can't do that. I can't live this way anymore.
Yeah.
With this pile of socks.
Are you matching your socks every day? Because I'm not doing that.
I match it before I put it in the drawer.
Yeah. Oh, you mean on your feet?
Yeah.
That would sensory drive me wild. Unless they're the same brand.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I also don't have a lot of different brand of sock. I feel like I stick to the same ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. I have two.
So it's easier to mix and match them.
Yeah. I have two. Well, there's this brand, Le Bon Shop. Rachel got me onto them. I think she bought me a pair for Christmas a couple years ago. And I was like, I really don't care about socks. They're not my favorite thing. I don't like the seams touching my toes.
Yeah.
Like, ugh.
Yeah.
So there's only like certain socks that I ever found that like really felt good. Aritzia.
Oh.
The seam is high enough up. It's not touching your toes in any weird way. But these Le Bon Shop socks, they're expensive. They're like $12 or $15
Oh my God.
pair. They're brightly colored.
What are they made out of? Alpaca?
No, but when I tell you, it like hugs your foot in like the best way.
Gives you some support.
Yes. It's like, I feel like a bougie Brentwood woman
Oh my gosh.
when I buy them or wear them. But they are hands down my favorite, like old man purchase of like, you know what I needed was a pair of good socks.
Yeah.
And I love these.
You have 1,500 pair.
You know what is also hard to find,
If
Matt?
you ever need to get Becky a gift, get her.
I wish I had
Le Bon Shop
1,500 pair.
socks.
That would be my dream. Because I don't work out in them either. I don't want them to get like, workout sweaty,
Yeah.
I think something that's very hard for adult women. Where are we buying our underwear?
Yes.
I don't know.
Where are we buying our underwear?
Somebody tell me where to buy them.
Does a Bon
I
Shop
feel like
have
all of
underwears?
them are bad.
They're all bad.
Yeah.
I haven't shopped at Victoria's Secret in years.
That place is wild.
This chaos.
Yeah.
American Eagle and Gap.
Yeah.
But when I go into American Eagle, I'm like, I'm not supposed to be here. You know what?
I'm not supposed to be
this
here.
is for high schoolers.
I'm just a year too old.
I'm like probably 1 year too old to shop here. One single year. Me and the teeny boppers.
Yeah.
But then Gap, I'm like, I feel like a grandma.
Uh-huh.
I had these wonderful Spanx when I was pregnant. They had like tummy support. And I won't lie, I still wear them sometimes with high-waisted stuff. They're the biggest underwear I've ever worn. They are
granny panties.
They are granny panties to the extreme.
Oh my God, I love it.
But I've never had comfort like that since.
Yeah, I really feel like there's a whole
Spanx.
there's got to be someone who comes up with good
I mean, Becky, this might be your calling.
Good undies.
Yeah.
Becky's Bottoms. See, the branding's already there.
It writes itself. Truly.
Becky's Bottoms.
I just want like nice cotton underwear.
Cotton too. It has to be cotton.
Breathable.
Some good, breathable.
I'm no panty lines.
I'm not a thong person.
No, I can't do it.
That's a sensory issue waiting to happen.
They want some dental floss.
Dental floss. Good God. Good God. It's just not for me. It's not my lifestyle.
Yeah. But I feel like all the good underwear are thongs. Like the cute ones are thongs.
Yes.
And then if you want not thongs, it's like, well, here's like the ugliest thing
Or they're
possible.
like, do you want these boy shorts that are basically like wearing pajama bottoms under your clothes?
And it's like, definitely not.
And I'm like, no, that's too much fabric that way.
Yeah.
And then like, do you want these cheeky bottoms? And it's up
like,
your ass crack half the time.
It's like, that's a thong
layers.
too.
You need more layers.
Need more layers. Boys, you have it so easy.
Yeah.
There's like 2 shapes. That's all you get.
Shapes.
2 shapes underwears.
You get the little briefs or you get the little boxer briefs.
Yeah.
The end.
Yeah. That's all you need. Maybe you should start trying to wear men's underwear.
You know what?
See what
There
happens.
was this brand, I forget what the name was, but they made like gender neutral underwear. And I wore it for pajama bottoms for the longest time. And it was really comfortable. But you would have to wear, for me, I would have to wear baggy pants to be able to wear these underoonies
Yeah.
with clothes because they were like huge.
Yeah.
They went so far down your thigh, which I could get a reason for that. But I didn't need that personally.
Yeah.
But they were hella comfy.
Well, Becky's Bottoms. It's on its way. Start ideating now.
Maybe we'll start doing underwear reviews for all the other 20-something, 30-something underwear wearers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should do some more
this
market
week.
research.
That's
week
so
we're
we're
trying.
wire cutter, but just for underwear. That's really funny. Honestly,
Let
I
us-
think you could be part of the budget.
Let Becky know below what
Rainie?
underwear she needs to try next.
Okay, but I think we would have to talk to HR about how much you and I can talk about underwear. I will say I'm a freelancer.
Freelancer, technically.
Technically, I don't work here. You're my boss.
Yeah.
So maybe we have to figure out how much you can talk to me about my underwear.
That's a good point. It's good, but it honestly is solving a problem that everybody has.
Right? I feel like we
Yeah.
all have it and we're just not talking
Becky's
about it.
Bottoms.
It's just like,
Becky's Bottoms.
He's bottom.
Something you live with every day.
Underoonies. Oh, I could never. The no underwear, I could never.
Oh my gosh. With
I could
denim?
never.
With denim.
Oh my God.
Denim in your cookie? My God.
Well, we have one more question.
Matt's like, I'm done. Let's out.
One more story. It's am I the asshole for calling out my girlfriend's bad hygiene? Maybe underwear related. I don't know. We'll see.
No.
I, 28 male, have been dating my girlfriend, 27 female, for 7 months. And went full exclusive 3 months ago. She's everything. Smart, kind, caring, and drop dead gorgeous.
Aww.
However, she has worse hygiene than a Neanderthal. She lives in a studio apartment so small. She started dating since I started dating her. I've avoided spending time there because it's always dirty. But I never said anything because it's her place. She does not shower often and has strong BO. Like bad enough that I won't have sex with her unless she's recently showered. Here's where it gets bad. So it wasn't bad before.
It wasn't bad before. All that was totally fine.
She's on her period, and 3 days ago, she was having a really rough day. So I called her and asked her to come stay at my place until she feels better, so that I can cook and take care of her and allow her to rest. She took the week off from work because it was so bad. So she was going through something.
Yeah.
She came to my
She's
place
on her period,
and didn't
right?
bring any feminine hygiene products. I have to run to the store at 3 a.m. to get her stuff because she'd been wearing the same pad for so long that it leaked in my bed. I didn't say anything because she's stressed.
Rainie and I have questions.
The next day I came home from work and I found the pad from the night before on the bathroom floor without even wrapping it in anything. I was pissed and called her out and said, "Hey, that's gross. And I don't want to look at that while I use the bathroom." She got really mad and said I called her gross. Well, he did call her gross. So
called her gross.
Accurate recounting.
Yeah.
I clarified that having a period is not gross and is a natural thing, but leaving a bloody pad on the floor of someone's home is nasty. She lost it and she said it made her feel gross and bad. Was I the asshole for calling her out?
I need him to write word for word what he said to her.
Yeah.
We're getting one side of the story here.
Yeah.
I need to know if she actually wore a pad for too many hours or she just leaked through a pad.
Yeah. Because it's pretty easy to leak through a pad.
Very easy to leak through a
I
pad.
see.
Yeah.
And if she was wearing the same pad for days, I mean,
That would just
would be-
smell, but
I
really,
feel
you
like it sounds uncomfortable.
that would be
Yeah.
uncomfortable. It would be smelly. It would be, you get some sort of infection, I assume.
Yeah.
It would not be good.
Yeah.
What do you think about her other hygiene habits? as recounted by this guy.
Well, does she know she's smelly? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or does she think she doesn't smell? Because I've had friends who skew both ways, who are like, oh, I know I smell bad right now. Let me go take a shower. And then I have other friends who are like living in La La Land and don't know that they smell.
Only natural.
And you kind of got to tell them, hey, by the way, you smell.
Yeah.
So I want to know which way it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Because like live, laugh, love. If you know you're stinky and that's you, then live your stinky life.
Yeah.
Right. But I would want someone to tell me.
But I would want someone to know. Yeah, I would want someone to tell me. Yeah. I think the hygiene thing that I thought was actually gross and didn't like is a pad on the floor.
Yeah.
I think any
blood,
any bodily fluid being anywhere, like if there's baby poop on something, cat pee, blood, like those things need to go. Those things need to be cleaned up.
Yeah.
I get having like, you left a chip bag or an empty soda can on the floor or something, but an unwrapped bloody pad would be,
did they not have
or
a
bloody
trash can?
tampon. Yeah, that's what I'd be like. So why didn't you use the trash can?
Or did they not have a trash can in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Because sometimes I feel like people don't, especially guys.
Especially guys.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Men.
Yeah.
Put a garbage can in your bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it.
Maybe that was why.
But then it would be.
Then she should have moved it too. Shouldn't just leave it on the floor.
Yeah, I think leaving it on the floor, not at least like wrap it up, put it somewhere.
Yeah, maybe she was mad that he didn't have one. No, I don't know.
It was retaliation. She was like, you don't have a garbage can. Psh. I'm also like, to be like, I had to go out and buy her pads at 3 a.m. because she didn't bring any. I'm like, okay. Yeah. If she's ill enough not to go to work.
Yeah.
Oh my God, go to the store and buy some tampons. It's not that, or pads. It's not that big a deal, bro.
Yeah.
Well, he did preface this with like a character story, right? About her like apartment being gross. About her, like not showering enough, about having BO. And then this was like, instance was like the cherry on top.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Is he the asshole for calling her out on her bad hygiene? I guess we don't know exactly what he said.
I don't know what he said.
You know what I mean?
I feel like I'm getting this email.
Yeah, we need her to write in.
I need her to write in. I want to hear her perspective.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't trust.
TBD, I think.
TBD. I think
we come to TBD.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have enough information.
The only thing I have enough information on is I do think it's gross to put blood, poop, pee, whatever on the floor and not clean it up.
Truth.
Yeah.
Agreed.
That's the line.
That's my line.
It's a hazard. Like it's a biohazard.
I don't want biohazard.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we don't know if that guy's the asshole or not. If they happen to be listening, write in. Let us know. Let's know the rest of the conversation. But until next time, make sure you're peeing after sex, washing your hands, being nice to people, cleaning the things that clean. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.